By the way, you know which woman is one of the most beautiful in the world according to the Golden Ratio Angry Mask? Amber Heard.
What's tootin', guys? Lately, all we've been hearing about is Johnny Depp and Amber Heard and the defamation trial, but one thing that I've asked myself is, what do we really know about Amber Heard? And the answer is nothing, and she is crazy. So today we are going to be reacting to some shocking facts that you didn't know about Amber Heard, so let's just jump right into it. So I found a crazy article online about some things that I didn't know about Amber Heard, that I'm pretty sure that you didn't know about Amber Heard, that are going to leave you very, very surprised. So the first thing is, her marriage to Johnny Depp was not the first time she walked down the aisle. Okay, technically gay marriage was not legal when Amber married ex-girlfriend Tasia Van Ree in 2008, but that did not stop the couple from entering into a domestic partnership during which Amber had her last name changed to Van Ree. In 2011, they had a private ceremony in New York City declaring their love for each other, though they did not actually marry at the time either. Okay, interesting. So I actually didn't even know that Amber Heard was part of the LGBTQ, so that kind of shocked me entirely. But this is a photo of Tasia Van Ree, which actually stunned me in another way, and that is she actually kind of gives me the girl version of Johnny Depp vibes. Okay, wow, very, very shocking. Next we have, she's trilingual. Okay, so Amber Heard, she ain't no dummy, but you know, we knew that her ability to twist things and to twist words, maybe she's a little bit more than trilingual. Maybe she's quadrilingual. Is that what's the word for that? Amber is also fluent in Spanish, a language she reportedly picked up while growing up in Texas and hanging around many of the Spanish-speaking laborers her dad, a contractor, often hired. Okay, I don't think that makes her Spanish speaking. Anyway, in addition, she is fluent in American Sign Language, which she learned auditing a class at an Austin community college. It turns out that some of her closest friends at that time in her life were deaf, and she wanted to be able to communicate with them without using a piece of paper. I don't know why, but this entire piece that has these factoids about Amber Heard screams very much so planted PR piece to make Amber sound good. But okay, I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. At the age of 16, she dropped out of high school, got her diploma through a home study program, and headed to Hollywood to become a star. Oddly enough, her parents were not particularly enthused by her plan, so she gradually made her way from Texas to New York City, and finally LA by moving out without actually telling them until she was subletting a duplex in LA. How was she able to afford that? And she told them she was traveling with friends, according to an interview she did with Marie Claire magazine. In the beginning, she was able to get a few modeling jobs, guest jean commercials. She also picked up bit parts in Friday Night Lights, Pineapple Express, North Country, where she played a young Charlize Theron. Before she turned 18, she would forge her parents' signature or use fake IDs anytime she had to sign any type of paperwork in order to work. Why does this seem like the most cliche story of any beautiful Hollywood starlet who wanted to become famous? I don't know how much of this story I am believing. I feel like her parents had money and paid for her to get roles, or paid for her way into Hollywood. I don't know. I'm not sure how much of that is actually true. She beat out several talented actresses to earn her role in The Rum Diary. First, this is important because it was while filming this 2010 movie that she met Johnny Depp. Dun dun dun! Which eventually led to the end of her relationship with Tasia Van Ree and Depp's relationship with his partner, Vanessa Paradis. However, they reportedly did not start dating until 2012. Yeah, sure.
I don't believe this. I don't believe you.
So who did she beat out to win this role? None other than Keira Knightley and Scarlett Johansson, which took several auditions to do so. Oh, damn Keira Knightley, damn Scarlett Johansson. If only you girls just worked a little bit harder to get those roles, we could have just avoided this whole entire disaster in the first place. But I like to think that like any relationship that starts with like a foundation of shittiness, with like one partner leaving another partner in order to make another relationship happen, it's just like bad karma. It's just bad beginnings. It's a relationship built on an unsteady foundation. So yes, I feel like this relationship was doomed from the start. But yeah, I remember watching with the Rum Diaries, and I remember seeing Amber Heard, and that was actually the first time I'd ever seen her, and I was like, wow, she's a beautiful woman, and Johnny Depp is a beautiful man. And yeah, they did make a very beautiful couple for a period of time. She also has an appreciation for guns. Now this could be attributed to growing up in Texas, where she learned her way around firearms at a young age. Her first gun, which was a gift from her father, was a .38 special with a pearl handle, blah, 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 guns, guns, guns. All I know is that Amber Heard perhaps should not own a gun, or be allowed to own guns, from what we've all learned about Amber Heard these past few weeks. Like if you agree. I'm getting a little bit nervous reading these things about her. She really prefers that her private life be kept private. Amber has said several times that she really has no desire for the public to know everything about her. After getting engaged to Johnny Depp, the paparazzi became such a big problem that she resorted to renting rental cars, which she changed out weekly, because they knew the Mustang she drove. To determine if a friend is a true friend or not, she has a tendency to pass out fake information about herself to them. Then, if she sees a fake item appear in the press, she knows she can't trust them and distances herself. Well, well, well. Amber, I think this interview that you did, or this article that you had written, it really aged like milk. So much for your private life staying private, especially the details of your bowel movements. That sucks. Alrighty then. Celebrities who support Amber Heard. Let's take a look. Elon Musk, that one actually really surprised me. I did not see that one coming. And James Franco, that one's weird too. I mean, they were kind of involved in a relationship. And Evan Rachel Wood, you know, I think she has some things going on with Marilyn Manson. She has an ongoing case against him. So I think right now she's gonna support any woman. But it's really shocking to see the people who are coming forward. I am always in support of women who come out against violence and domestic violence, but I also think it's really unfair to say that it can't happen to a man.
By the way, you know which woman is one of the most beautiful in the world according to the Golden Ratio Angry Mask? Amber Heard. Which proves that you can be beautiful on the outside and at the same time crazy as fuck on the inside.
Oh, wow, that's very interesting. And did you guys know that one of the most beautiful men, according to that same ratio, is, drumroll, Robert Pattinson? And it's kind of funny because they do sort of look alike, don't they? Robert Pattinson and Amber Heard. But yeah, she is very stunning. But what surprises me is that during this trial, Amber Heard looks so different. You could tell that either this has taken a very big physical toll on her, or she is having her makeup artist make her look rough on purpose or something. I don't know, one or the other.
As a result of the work that you performed, did you form any opinions with respect to Ms. Heard?
I did.
What were those opinions?
The results of Ms. Heard's evaluation supported 2 diagnoses: borderline personality disorder and histrionic personality disorder.
What is?
Ooh, okay, all right, Google time. So I've heard of borderline personality disorder, and I just want to Google it so I can have a clear list of symptoms of what that is. Borderline personality disorder is a mental health disorder that impacts the way you think and feel about yourself and others, causing problems functioning in everyday I can't read today, I'm sorry.
333 stříbrných stříkaček stříkalo přes 333 stříbrných střech.
Is a mental health disorder that impacts the way you think and feel about yourself and others, causing problems functioning in everyday life. It causes self-image issues, difficulty managing emotions, behavior, and a pattern of unstable relationships. Let's see, it causes petulant, unstable, unpredictable mood swings, passive aggressiveness, and a need to feel in control, impulsive binging, risky and aggressive behaviors, self-destructive partaking in self-harming and abusive behaviors, discouraged fears of being abandoned, neediness, emotional mood swings, which really explains a lot of her behavior, especially her need for control in Johnny Depp's life, her need to like control parts of his like physical body, like the removing of his tattoo, the control over his career, the jealousy, like even just like the psychotic, erratic, almost like maniacal sounding voice recordings of herself, you know, the pooping in the bed. So yeah, the other one that she mentioned was histrionic personality disorder, and that one says that it is characterized by a long-standing pattern of attention-seeking behavior, extreme emotionality, wants to be the center of attention in any group of people, feels uncomfortable when they are not, and have difficulty when people aren't focused exclusively on them. Oh my, well, when you couple these two personality disorders together, this person seems like an absolute freaking nightmare.
Amber Heard was arrested for assaulting her ex-wife, and that should say everything we need to know. This happened in her marriage with Tasia Van-Marie, which went from 2008 to 2012. In 2009, she was arrested for assaulting Van-Marie at an airport in Seattle, and there were multiple witnesses, and she was charged from assault from the incident. Van-Marie opted not to press charges on Amber, and from that, the case was dropped there. And in 2011, the police did delete the arrest information following a request from Amber Heard, which was allowed in Washington state law. And where this becomes relevant is the debate over her second marriage to Johnny Depp. And Heard did accuse Depp of abuse during their marriage, which has caused damage to his career. But there's also evidence Johnny Depp was bruised as well from numerous photos and videos. And Heard on tape did admit to bruising Johnny Depp. It's also important to know that Johnny Depp does have support from his exes, with Winona Ryder coming out saying he would never do something like that. His ex Vanessa Paradis has also come out defending Depp as well. Now, Amber Heard has had some defense as well, with Elon Musk taking her side in the relationship. That also got very weird very quickly, where Amber Heard has come out accusing Elon Musk of bugging her Tesla. Due to this history, I think there is something a little wrong with Amber Heard, and it's time we say justice for Johnny.
Oh my god. Okay, well, this clears things up a little bit more with her previous marriage to her ex-wife, Tasia. Damn, that is so crazy. I cannot believe that. So it seems that she has a really, really clear pattern of toxic relationships with a lot of her exes. Wow. So those were some very shocking and interesting facts about Amber Heard, and it's really interesting to learn more about her because I feel like we know so much about Johnny Depp, and I think that's why it's so easy for so many of us to empathize and side with him, because we grew up with him, we grew up with his films, and we feel like we know him so well, whereas Amber Heard, we're like, who is this girl? We don't know her too well from films. But now that I am reading more about her and learning a little bit more about her past and her history, I feel like things are making a little bit more sense for me and adding up a little bit more, and it's even more shocking than I thought it would be. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what your thoughts are on Amber Heard, and if you feel any differently after watching this video, make sure to click the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss another video. I make new videos every single day, so make sure you come back here tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern time for a brand new video, and I will see you then. Bye.